Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at the radioactive element batten. Now this is actually in fact a new body, okay? Now you probably might remember the radioactive element batten. I had to get a new body for it. The reason is because the old body was damaged, okay? There was a few dents and a few extra holes in it, so technically the old body had it. So I just decided I had to retire it and just get a new one. Now, I have had to replace about 6 of the element battens. You probably might remember last year I replaced the water and the earth batten. This year I've had to replace the air, iron, sun and radioactive element battens because the old battens were shot. Okay, so this is the new radioactive element battens body. And of course it is a Davis. Okay, we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, so let's get a closer look at this thing. So here's a look at the new batten. Okay, most things from the old batten were carried over. I had to probably print out a new element power part. Okay, I think this might even be the old one. I think I didn't have to replace these. I think I just reused the old ones. The switch was carried over. This neon was carried over. This is actually a brand new port. I used the snap-in type port for it. These are brand new labels. Okay, I recently replaced the labels on all of these. As you can see, they've got all new labels, and I've also updated the text to digital. Okay. We used the same fluorescent paint that I used on the old batten, so this thing will glow under a black light. Okay, so that's pretty cool to have a batten glowing underneath the black light, isn't it? On this side of the batten, you can see those 2 screws there. That's for the starter. That's because these new Davis battens don't have the bored out plates anymore. There used to be a starter hole right there, but unfortunately I don't do that anymore. Okay, so it's all concealed. So the starter's actually concealed inside the chassis of the batten. This was electronic originally, okay, but I wanted it to be magnetic. Now, this is the tube over there is a fluorescent tube, and they're actually, I did go to this place in Bayswater known as Crystal Palace, and they're going to see if they can track down some coloured LED tubes, so I can get LED tubes for these, okay? So these probably will be getting upgraded to LEDs, and if they do, that's great. Okay, but, yeah. Now, this one here, to get to the starter, you got to undo this nut here. You got to undo the 2 screws on either end, and then the plate comes up, and then you can change the starter. Okay, so it's hidden up inside. The tube that I have in there is a Sylvania green tube, of course. On the back of the batten, you can see the 2 feet there, and of course the brace there that's used to hang it. That's used for safety chain. Okay, so I guess we'll fire this thing up. Here we go. There we go. Now that's a very nice green too. LED green will probably be more of a truer colour compared to fluorescent. Okay, so that's the tube running. As you can see, it's a very nice green. Okay, the body, the orange, it doesn't really do much good on the body, but it does make it light up a little bit. Okay, but yeah, so that's a pretty cool batten. There's actually a bit of mess on my bench here, on my dresser. So yeah, it's very nice. Now, the reason the snap-in port is different to the other ones, that's because it's a little bit easier. And I do use this side fitting because, as you can see, there's not really much gap here between them. So the side fitting, it's so you can get more accuracy out of it. So yeah, it's a pretty cool batten. Looking good. I guess we better show it glowing under a black light, hadn't I? So what I'll do is I'll put the tablet down and I'll just go to the black light and we'll see it glowing. The black light we're going to use is an LED black light. My beams BUV123, which is covered in dust, obviously from sitting on the shelf. Okay, so this is the 12 by 3 watt LED bar. Just get all the dust off of it. Okay, so we're just going to take the cord out of here, and we're going to plug the light in. Okay, put it on. There's the black light on. Now we'll hold it over the batten and check that out. Yeah, look at that thing glow. The LED black lights do a very good job at making this thing glow. See, that thing is glowing. Now that is really radioactive, ain't it? Okay, pretty cool. Even mutants probably glow, Now that's pretty cool. That is one heck of a radioactive light, ain't it? You can see that thing glowing. So yeah, that's a pretty cool batten, ain't it? So that there is my radioactive element batten. So I hope you enjoyed seeing it, and that'll be it.